What's going on, guys? This right here is my 2022 Husqvarna FX350, and today I want to talk about this Rekluse clutch. So before I get started with the clutch, I want to talk about this bike in general. So right now this bike has Supermoto wheels and tires because I converted this thing to street legal, but the previous owner had this bike set up for woods riding. So I do have a dirt set of wheels and tires for this, they're just not on it right now. So the previous owner had the dirt wheels and tires on it with this Rekluse clutch. And in tight technical stuff, this Rekluse clutch came in handy. So these 350s, if you've never ridden one before, they're kind of prone to flaming out. So by flaming out, I mean, if you're coming into a turn hard, downshifting, going through the gears, and you want to pull out of that turn, you go to give it throttle, this thing just stalls out. So on tight technical stuff from the factory, these bikes tend to be pretty prone to flaming out. And this Rekluse clutch here helps prevent that because you can't stall with this clutch in here. But I do want to say that having this clutch on the road is not that great. This clutch does not shine on the road. So the only benefit that I have found to have this clutch on a bike that you're riding on the road more often than not is that you don't have to use the clutch. So if you want to bang through gears as fast as you can with this clutch, and you don't have to use your clutch lever at all. But as far as trying to park this thing on a off-camber slope, every gear, no matter which one you're in, is like neutral. And I can show you that right now. So right now, this bike is in neutral. It wants to roll. I'm gonna go ahead, pop it into first gear. It's in first gear right now, but look, this bike still rolls. I can go put it into second. So that's second there. And this bike still rolls like it's in neutral. So that is probably one of the biggest downsides to these Rekluse clutches, is trying to park this thing, even in the woods. If you have to park it on some off-camber, trail, you don't have any gearing or engine compression holding this. And dirt bikes don't have a parking brake, so this thing just wants to roll wherever it wants to, basically. So I've actually never purchased or installed one of these Rekluse clutches. I've had two Rekluse clutches on two different bikes in the past, and both of those bikes I have purchased used, and they came on the bike. So I did get the opportunity to use them. There are some areas where they shine, like I said, off-road, but as far as on-road goes, I don't recommend getting a Rekluse clutch. So that's pretty much all I have to say. I wanted to keep this video short and sweet and just let you know my input on what I think about these Rekluse clutches. Thanks for watching, guys.